All right. So we have instant. Fuck it. The snack shop. Okay, okay, Nakusoo. I'll get it eventually. But there is this is the other half of Long Life Town where there's a couple more holes and also the bathhouse, which is called Turtle Bath. I think we're waiting for a certain someone to show up. Aha! I know who it is. We are waiting for Leo to come to work.
And you mentioned Leo on the last video at the end.
Yep, and you'll get to see him. And all his, blue glory. There's Leo.
Oh, there he is.
He's collecting flowers, so... Oh, he really wants a wilting flower. So he's just gonna take it. There you go, puts it in his bathrobe. So we're about to open, and he still thinks we're kind of smelly. So Charchim doesn't like that very much.
He gets damaged by it.
Yeah. Like I said, it could, Charchim is a pretty fragile kind of guy. You know, he's, his ego gets hurt a lot. So, I think what I'm figuring here is that since we gave him the flower, we'll be able to use the bath. So, I don't know if we've actually gone into the bathhouse yet, because I think, I'm not even sure if we've even tried it, so, but this is Turtle Bath, and he says take a bath correctly, $200 per person, and since we got a whole bunch of money now, we'll do it.
I'm curious, what would happen if you like went into the women's side?
You can't actually. It's an invisible wall. So Charchim abides by all the rules. And now, let's see how much Charchim weighs. 122 pounds. So he's a pretty average looking kid. But this is the first time we hear this really sweet music. And this is the bathhouse. And there's a puzzle in here. We do not know the solution to it yet, but this is actually not just something that's gonna go by with a snap. But we have a couple sinks, a nice little tub, and I have no idea what the yellow things are. I think they're supposed to be like some kind of some place to get dry off, I guess.
Oh, on the bottom? I thought they look like buckets.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's how people dry off in Japan and they stand on top of a bucket. But, so, there you go. Feels great. That's good. So, alright, so maybe we should, I think I'm going by, like, swimming pool rules. So I think what I did was I rinsed off, and then I jumped in the pool. And I'm gonna jump in again, for some reason. Maybe because I like the music, because I really fucking like this music. Alright, so if we stay in too long, it's,
Feel dizzy? What?
because, you know, if you stay in a hot tub too long, you can start to feel lightheaded.
Oh, I never been in a hot tub before. Maybe that's
Really?
why. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, that's like one of the warning signs they put on hot tubs is don't sit in here too long. You get dizzy. So Charchim is acting it out for us. See? So do whatever this is. Stand. So all right.
What is that stance that you do?
It's something that he does. I think he's just kind of playing around. But hello. Is Leo mad at us for some reason? Okay. So that's the deal, is that in order to beat this puzzle, we have to learn how to take a bath. And if we try to leave, well, Leo's like, what the hell are you doing, you piece of shit, punk? So you gotta get dressed before we go out. So, not one to give up too easily, Charchim's like, okay, fine, I'm gonna take a bath right this time. But he doesn't know how yet.
I don't know why I find it disturbing that he knows that you're not taking the bath right.
Right. I think Leo takes his profession very seriously, so he knows, like, he can just tell. I tend to give him the benefit of the doubt. I guess you could say. So, yeah, I think this is going by swimming pool logic again. Because if you know, like before you jump into a swimming pool, of course, you rinse off, you go swim, and then you rinse off again, right?
Yeah, so you're clean.
That must be it. Nope. So, we're ways off. And actually, the solution to this puzzle is pretty cool, too. So, Leo's just kind of fed up. He probably gets a bunch of people coming every day. And, Charchim is saying, okay, I've had enough. Screw your bath. So, no, we can. Oh, no, we can't.
So I have a question.
Sure, what's up?
If you played this game before and you already know the solution to the puzzle,
You can just enter it, yeah.
okay.
It's not one of those ones where it like unlocks when you find the solution. So I'm guessing maybe I have to drive myself off 5 times or stand on this bucket 5 times. So Charchim also does that pose a few times in the game. Usually when he kind of stands still on something. I think it's supposed to be him going like, yeah. But no matter how many times I try this, I doubt I'm going to be able to get it. So, but like I said, we get this sweet little tune because it ain't gonna work. I don't know why this is.
Ooh, 1 health left.
Yep. So, like I said, we have to be really careful in Tulip. It's very important to save all the time, whenever possible, because we can. For instance, if we didn't save after getting those kisses, even after going to sleep, which refills our health and kind of like locks in the kisses, you know. If we get a game over without saving, that's it. Oh, there you go.
You try to do it.
Yep. I'm surprised I did that right away. I thought I would have. I know my logic behind this. I figured that okay, we got 1 health left. You know, what are we gonna do? We might as well try some stuff out. So our new items are incense sticks. So we can eat this hot sweet potato. That'll fill us up a little bit. Because it's not a safe place to go out at night. But hey, maybe we smell better now. What are you doing? Nope. So.
What? We're still smelly after that?
Yep, because we didn't take a proper bath. As they say. So let's go hide in the corner. But here's a telephone booth. And for only $10 or 10 cents or whatever, we can call 3 places. The hospital, which is right by our house, the police station, which is like honestly like a few fucking feet behind us, and that's the policeman. And that's actually his voice too. He lets us know that we can go talk to him whenever there's a problem. Which is weird because I think the policeman is actually not. He's walking around at that time, because that's the deal. Is that the policeman at night he patrol the area. Boxman is staying home all by himself. The 3rd page of the paper is used for kind of giving you some direction. Like if, for instance, if we didn't know about a certain NPC, but it's Road Safety Week. Yep, there you go. Approach them quietly.
It's good that they give you some clues, at least what to do.
Oh, yeah.
Like some games don't.
Yep. As much as Tulip is some of the puzzles that can be pretty out there. There's nothing in the game that's not hinted at somewhere else. And even when Leo is not around, we can't go into the woman's side. So he's a pretty respectful kid.
Now I'm curious to know like where we have to go to take a bath, like to learn how to. I mean,
it'll probably surprise you, and I apologize if it doesn't come up in this little section. This is the snack shop, and oh my god, I forgot her name. But the lady that owns this place, it's a few places. And this is the smoke shop. Doesn't know how to buy tobacco. He's surprised that we're trying to buy stuff. But these comics we learned earlier can actually help pass time. If we find a bench, we can read a comic, and some hours on the clock will pass. But it warns us to be careful about bad comics, which is important. and that flower came back. So we can actually pick as many of these flowers as we want, as long as we come back at a certain time. But this is Mr. Suzuki. He's trying to help us out. He's the one that owns the love letter set. But his deal is that the teachers are all going on strike. And for instance, the people that stole the love letter set, they're all teachers. So he's telling us about that. So
what were the reasons for them going on? Oh yeah, because they didn't get paid.
they didn't. That was they're not getting paid because all the kids aren't going to school. So it's kind of like a no customers, no income kind of thing. So all the kids are kind of they're playing hooky, pretty much. There's actually a sign that says "Screw all the teachers. I'm going to." I don't remember what it said entirely, but here we go. This is a little in-between area between two sections. It takes a long time, and it can it's part of the reason why Tulip can seem like a pretty sluggish game. Is because there's real distance. I feel I kind of like that kind of stuff. It feels like you actually go somewhere when you do. Here's a train station, and it's got a schedule over here, which is important to know. And I won't confirm or deny whether or not I eventually memorize all the trains.
It's a hospital. If you read the that gives you some clues about the comics.
Mm-hmm. So if we read this comic, the Go-Go comic, open it up, and you decide to read a comic. So it's a pretty good one.
Whoa, 12 hours reading one comic?
Hours. Yep. It must have been a really, really thick one. You know how they have like in Japan they have like really big like magazine comics, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Go-Go is one of the best ones. So 12 hours have passed, which is pretty, like, let's say, remember how I said like if we miss out on a kiss, we have to wait all day? Comics can really help with that. And Go-Go is the most expensive and thereby the best comic. There's the conductor.
Can you read comics anywhere?
Just the benches, and the benches are all by the train stations. So I think what they're supposed to do is like they're supposed to be like, oh, the train's not going to be here for a while. I'll read a comic. But unfortunately, we didn't buy a ticket. So, charge him. Goodbye ticket. There you go, charge him. You're figuring it out. So we have two tickets here, but the one that I think we want is Worldly Desire Temple because we have those new sticks. Wait, why aren't we getting... Okay, I don't understand why we didn't get a ticket, but we must have something else in mind. Okay.
Something else.
Something else, and yeah. Yeah, alright, let's, our dad will have answers, surely. Alright, so... Third service says, a weird guy appears around Yabu Hospital at night. And let me tell you, that's fucking true. And he's got a giant syringe, and he asks for blood donations.
Really?
Yeah. He shows up, I think, at like midnight, maybe 1 o'clock. And he sneaks out of the hospital, and then if Charchim runs into him, he'll say, will you give a blood donation? And if Charchim accepts, he gets stabbed in the sternum.
Jeez, what the heck?
Yeah. I don't think we'll encounter him run in these ones, but maybe Leo wants another flower. That must be it, because we don't have. He took the last one, so here you go, Leo, another one. And it says, "Cool, multi flower for a long time." Yeah, what we're doing right now is actually a puzzle that is way off. Way off. Like, I think it's actually like one of the last ones, but we're currently working on it. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I really like Tulip, is that there's distance and there's also it takes a lot of I'm not going to say effort necessarily to figure out all the puzzles, but it's not just something that is over like that for many of them.
I find it pretty cool that you can do puzzles out of order.
Oh yeah, in fact, like yeah, I think the only time a puzzle can't be gotten is like before, when the train tracks had a big rock on them, and when like they require being hurt a certain amount.